Here, cold material intellect was a judge. So, from the senses, we are talking about intelligence, reason. Here, cold material intellect was a judge. Cold, he does not really know the nice things of life, of beauty, of joy, therefore cold, and needed sensual flick and jog and lash that is hard dryness and dead nerves might be some passion and power and acute point of life. So that is reason. Then a new philosophy, he is describing now all the things. A new philosophy theorized is right. So you build up entire structure of philosophy to justify evil, the work of evil. Glory in the shimmering rot of decadence. Glory in the shimmering rot of decadence. Or gray a python whose persuasive speed and hand with knowledge the primal brute. The philosophy is giving that reason, that arming primal brute with that thing. Glory in the shimmering. Glory, troche, in the shame and a ring, rot and a bit of decadence. I am spirit lastly. Or gay to fight from foes, persuasive speech, and armed with knowledge. It's a very sadistic picture, very sadistic to see completely. Glory in the shimmering rot of decadence over life and matter, only brooding bound. Mind changed the image of a rampant beast. He scrambled in the pit to dig for truth. Mind is scrambling in the pit for truth and lightly disturbed with subconscious flares. When it is searching for truth, it with what kind of flares? What kind of torches? Flares? They used this in the World War One. They used the torches, flares, you say, in the night to go from place to place. Subconscious flares and lightly disturbed with subconscious flares. Then bubbling rose, sullying the upper air, bubbling rose, sullying the upper air. Even the upper air is now sullied because of that. The filled and pestering secrets of the abyss, the filled and pestering secrets of the abyss, the filled I am, and pest I am, arraying sick, third putted, an abyss of the spirit, the abyss, and to back last put. This it called positive fact and real life. Well, this is a realistic picture. This is a realistic picture of life. This now composed the fetid atmosphere, ugly smelling atmosphere. A wild beast passion crept from secret night. Wild beast passion. Well, it's a passion. The hell is coming out. Wild beast passion crept from secret night. To watch his prey with fascinating eyes. Around him like a fire. Around him. Now this is Ashwapati. This is definitely Ashwapati. Around him like a fire with sputtering tongue. Around him like a fire with sputtering tongue. They loved and loved a bestial ecstasy. The air was packed with longings, brute and fears, crowding and stinging in a monotonous swarm, pressed with a noxious hum into his mind, Ashwapati. Thoughts that could poison nature's heavenliest breath, thoughts that could poison nature's heavenliest breath, forcing reluctant lids assail the sky. Thoughts assail the sight, thoughts that could poison nature's heavenliest breath, forcing thought that forced nature's sight acts that reveal the mystery of hell, means thought that could poison nature, acts that reveal the mystery of hell. Now it is these thoughts and these acts which are really showing you the mystery of hell. Thought that could poison nature's heavenly self, forcing reluctant lips. Means thoughts assail this sight, acts that reveal the mystery of hell. Now, this is what I was telling you. This is the mystery of hell. We started with that mystery of hell. How it is a mystery? Why it is a mystery with all that thing? It is a mystery because there was nothing. The rigidity of matter in inconscience has to be shaken up and woken up, and maybe very frightening kind of figures are emerging, but then that should not matter. The fact that you have managed to stir matter is an enormously big gain. So the hell which is there now has kind of promoted evolution further, carried things further, you see. Hell, that's a mystery of hell. That is, although this is a very frightening picture, ugliness is there, all life has fallen. See the kind of price life has paid for all that thing to happen, to promote evolution that we see. To shake matter in this manner, something. Actually, there could not have been hell. There is no hell without life. The entry of life in matter is hell. At this point, entry of mind in life in matter, entry of mind in life in matter is sin. Sin. Entry of life in matter is hell. Entry of mind in life in matter is sin.
Why?
Because you see, for instance, animals, they don't have any sin, they don't have any sense of sin. These creatures we are seeing here, there is no sense of sin with them at all.
Yeah, except
There is no sense of sin. They are going by the life force. But then the moment mind enters into it, then it starts thinking, it is good, it is bad, it is promotion, it is right. It starts reasoning out. And then the element of sin starts appearing in your consciousness.
oh, like that. Morality is coming then.
See, you are hurting somebody. I mean, at that point, a crude person does not feel that you are doing something wrong. But a person who has a bit of sensitivity and thought, you say he is doing something wrong. So, the sense of sin arises with mind, in matter, in life in matter, you see. Before life, only in matter, hell. But they are also then in the category of promoting evolution. Hell, sin, reason, beyond reason, they will go on with that. So the early stages of evolution that way are in a way very drastic, very frightful. Luckily we have crossed them. Luckily we were not there. But these have happened, you see, all that things. And we are here. Acts that reveal the mystery, he uses the word mystery of hell, mystery. Earlier we had miracle, mystery of hell. Very powerful, meaningful phrase, you see. Even though does not use words without any meaning. Thought that could poison, thought assail the sight. Thought that could poison nature's heavenly breath, forcing reluctant to list, assail the sight. Thought assail the sight. Acts reveal the mystery of hell. All that was there was on this pattern made. That is the mystery of life, of hell. That is the mystery of hell. Pardon me? Now we move on to the next section. Section 17, sorry, section 59. It has 17 sentences, 83 lines, and 628 words. It's one of the shortest sections, very short one, but all frightening.
Also,
It's not short and sweet. It is.
Sri Aurobindo, he saw all this.
Yeah,
Oh
of course,
God.
of course. See, when he saw, he encountered, when he says, I had an assignation with the night, I had an assignation with the night, he calls himself as the pilgrim of night. And he meets night face to face. He meets night to face. This sonnet, Pilgrim of Night, 1938, Pilgrim of Night. He is the pilgrim of night. So night is a goddess in a certain sense. And the pilgrimage is going on there. I had an assignation and then I went there to woo her dangerous heart. To woo her dangerous heart. The rendezvous, he uses the word rendezvous in the sonnet, you see. Assignation with night. Very good. So, this is that picture of sonnet, you see. So now, we come, so this is a short section, but short is not sweet always. A race possesses, now he's enlarging a race, he's talking of a group of people now completely. A race possesses inhabited those paths, he has located those places, that hell and all those places, those parts of hell, and in that hell there are people who are living. A race possessed inhabited those parts. A force demoniac lurking in man's depths. Now it's coming to man actually. What is really happening is there behind that huge suppressed by the harsh human law. Suppressed by human means we have managed to some extent to suppress them by our human law. You see, human law. It's true. Otherwise, they are really sitting there within us. You see, or with a calm and sovereign eyes of thought, can inspire and earthquake the soul, can inspire and earthquake the soul. Upheaval, great changes taking place here. Arise and calling means they are suppressed within us by our human law, but shaking can, earthquake can take place and he can suddenly jump up, bump. Arise and calling us native night, overthrow the reason. Human law, reason. It can forget, it can dismiss reason completely. Occupy the life and stamp its hoof on the shaking ground. The demoniac force, shaking ground. This was the form, and this was for them, their beings, claiming gold. The force demoniac can arise, calling the native night. It can throw the reason, occupy life, stamp its foot on nature's seeking ground. This was for them, the beings flaming coal. Now, this them is for me a little difficult. Plural.
The race for them. The race, yeah. The race to these people, the race
To whom it stands for? Them.
maybe the race.
See, he doesn't talk of. The only way I could relate the thing is to race. Race as a plural.
Yeah.
Race as a
Because
plural.
race is plural.
But normally, as a collective noun, it can be used as a plural also. Race. Races, you say.
Yeah,
Here
but
talking of
race means many.
Many people in the race.
Yeah.
Many people in the race. Them would mean only for
He
what
put,
is it
He
translated?
put force.
No,
strong.
it is singular.
No, he put it in plural for these forces. At which forces he mean? I
No,
don't know.
demoniac clerk.
That's why I
A
was
force.
looking.
A force is not plural.
Not the demoniac force.
No.
No, because he put it singular. But here he speak plural. So maybe
No, that force is singular here. You see this line. And stamp its hoof. Its hoof is for force.
Yeah.
Its hoof is for force. On nature's shaking ground. That is a fire and earthquake. This was for them. You see, he's putting a colon, therefore it is kind of isolated from that colon. Now, and stamp his hoof on nature's shaking ground. This was for them, their beings claiming food. For them, for that race, claiming food. Now, this word hoof appears 3 times in Savitri. 56.18, 59.2, and 141.45. Hoof. Hoof on nature. See, this is a hoof without any splitting, like a horse hoof. 56.18, 59.2, 145. And a plural, hooves, appears 9 times in Savitri. 9 times.
The first line.
Huh?
The first line. Can I see the no first? Yeah, first line.
A race.
A race possessed inhabited those parts. I think he is speaking those forces.
Those parts.
Those forces need those parts.
Those parts, what we have seen earlier,
I think this he referred to those parts.
they may refer to those parts. Parts
I see.
is a being, you see.
What are those parts?
What we have seen earlier, hell and all those things we have seen.
Yeah.
So those are the parts.
So maybe then it referred to those parts.
See, those parts, parts is a neutral noun, whereas here them is something personal. Parts, regions, like that. Well, let us think again on that.
Yeah, I'm going to see.
Yeah.
This night and tomorrow.
Yeah, well, you
will
also.
write
I'm still wondering what that name could be. You see,
Yeah.
the only way I could understand so far is race, plural noun. Its hoof, of course, stands for food, for force.